if I had someone with me doing some of this stuff, I wouldn't have gotten to that point where I looped the bike. If you could do it longer than that, it's going to be, you'll be able to wheelie a lot faster, like that, like that. So you could learn how to do this in a very, very quick manner, at least deal with it. So let me kind of show you guys some of this stuff. By the way, I did stall. Oh man, thing was with the Scale X, just keep in mind there's no key, no startup or whatever. Make sure you always turn off that ignition switch because you will drain your battery. Yeah, I started doing stickers on here because I took off. You know, I did loop, of course. Sometimes you have to learn the hard lessons to kind of learn, but you don't have to get hurt. First off, if I had someone with me doing some of this stuff, I wouldn't have gotten to that point where I looped the bike. I got a little bit ahead of myself. I bent my foot pegs. I bent my foot pegs out a lot more. It gives me a lot more opportunity to hit the rear brake. One time I was doing a wheelie. You could see my foot slide off the boot. My boot slid off, and that's when I looped that day. You could see me trying to hit the rear brake, and it went straight through. So I bent it out and made things a lot easier and smoother. Another key thing that I did is really worked in that clutch control. Do it with gloves on. The first time I did it was an experiment. I adjusted it with just my bare hands. I was in my garage and stuff like that and tried it in my driveway. It was perfect. And when I put my gloves on, I was like, oh man, I'm not clutching up as exact anymore. So make sure when you're adjusting, do it with your gloves on so that way the hands know. And also, and lastly, you want to do the throttle controls. You can see I'm always holding like this, so it's see, that was bad. Look, that was bad. It's like that. So it's wah, like that, wah, like that. So it's kind of hard to do it when I'm not doing it, but you know, see, you could watch my right hand. It's kind of weird that this is not me teaching people how to wheelie, by the way, because I'm new. I'm learning as well. It's really walking you through what I've learned each session and how I adjusted to the next day or my next session. I do about like 20-minute sessions twice a week, maybe. If you could do it longer than that, it's going to be, you'll be able to wheelie a lot faster. Maybe in like a week or 2 weeks or whatever. So ideally, you could do like see? You can wheelie a lot faster than me if you got the time, but I do have to work and do other things, and so, but if you have the time in the day, you could, you know, you're just someone that's at home or whatever, you could learn how to do this in a very, very quick manner. If you have someone with you that knows how to do it also, that's the cheat code right there. You basically have all the answers to the key to the puzzle. You just got to listen and kind of do them properly. In my case, I had to learn each step. It took me longer because I was my own coach. I was observing my own self and making adjustments my own self. So, you know. By the way, my wife did get me some stickers of my favorite anime I stuck on here. So I blended in the sticker bomb like the some sections of the bike. Not all. There you go. Man, adjusting that clutch just right really just makes a huge difference. You know, that makes a huge difference, man. Makes a big difference, man. And try to finish your days on a powerful or strong wheelie. You know, don't overdo it. Do it where it's inspiring, make you want to go back the next day. Don't, you know. So, yeah. Alright, I'm going to continue practicing, guys. If you're watching, if you have any tips, let me know. The wing up. It's really up to you. Want it, need it, make it your journey.